Previously on TopQuad.
Justin Sturgill and I have both spent $3,000 on competitive ATVs. I don't know what he has. He doesn't know what I have.
What the hell is this?
This is a 2006 TRX. It's actually an ER converted to Kickstarter. This is a pure race machine. What is this?
This is a Kawasaki KFX 450R.
Dude, that's ghetto.
style.
I have like 2,500 bucks.
I'm just over 2,600. So you have the suspension, and I've got the tires.
Yeah, so we just don't have anything together.
Right.
That's not good.
We both stayed under $3,000.
Yes.
Before we start these competitions, I think we need a professional technician here to look these things over to make sure we don't kill ourselves today.
Does someone need a mechanic?
Tell me that this is the most flawless machine you've ever seen. Fuel injection, you already running a tune. You could use a better tune.
Still gotta take this thing for a rip and see how she runs. Suspension wise, it does kind of beat you up. So let me know what you think about it. It's already amazing.
With your track record, I don't know about that. What the heck is that? That needs work. Leaking some fun sauce here. Does it have oil in it? Oh my gosh. The rest of it's long.
It runs pretty good. The actual suspension felt really good, but you could definitely feel all the bushings that are womped out.
So by the graces of God, Justin and I somehow passed the mechanical inspection. We decided to call that one a draw. Now in the meantime, before we revealed which quads we had purchased, we posted an anonymous picture on our social media to see which quad was the most popular by your guys' choice. And Justin won that one. Come on guys, really? Well, that's okay, because I think I'm going to win this next challenge. But we weren't quite sure what that challenge was. We were told to wait in the woods and wait for further instruction.
All right, Mike. Well, we passed the mechanics challenge. Well,
I did.
Yeah, not so much me. What are we doing out here now?
I don't know, but how are we going to compare these two quads?
Do you hear something coming?
I think that's a John Deere.
It sounds like a golf cart. We're not comparing these to golf carts, are we? Oh my God. Oh boy.
You guys ready for your first challenge?
Let's see what they got for us this time. Alrighty, putting you to the test is what it is. Let's find out where your skills are. You will now be putting your quads through a cornering and drifting and a hill climb test.
Ooh.
Do you guys have what it takes?
Well, I know I have what it takes, and I would say this guy probably knows what it takes, but where are we going to do this stuff?
I don't know.
I got a pretty good spot in mind.
So Pete decided to roll in on a brand new 2020 Yamaha YFZ450R. The YFZ450R debuted in 2009. Closely related to the YFZ450, the YFZ450R came in a more aggressive package with a wider stance and was practically track ready right out of the box. The original YFZ450 that debuted in 2004 was already a solid package and had multiple national championships under its belt with pro riders such as Bill Balance, Keith Little, and Brett Oakley. The YFZ450R was also offered in an X package, which was most notably different in its width as it was more narrow and made for more of a woods bike. It is to this day the only remaining 450 Sport Quad available to be purchased brand new. Who thinks it's time for Honda, Kawasaki, and Suzuki to bring back their 450s to bring up a little competition? I know I do. But with a base price of $9,200, is it worth it to buy this brand new machine? Or will Justin and my quad with a budget of $3,000 be just as competitive? Let's find out.
Well, what are you riding, Pete?
This is a brand new 2020 YFZ450R. It's been quite the machine to play with, but it has not been in this environment yet, so we're going to give it its first shakedown in the woods today.
Do you think it can compare to this lovely piece of equipment?
I think that it'll be very interesting to see the strengths and weaknesses of all three machines. I know that they're going to excel in areas where this might not, and this might do well where they don't. I mean, they're all very different. They're all very unique.
Does yours have reverse?
Nope.
so it's more of a track-oriented machine.
And there's been 2 moments with this so far where I really missed reverse. So there's something to say about that. It is handy at times. So the first challenge was drifting and cornering,
Yes.
kind of handling characteristics, because Brewer was showing me around and he said there's a pretty awesome spot we could go to. So if you guys want to head this way, we'll make our way over there.
Alrighty.
So we were off to our first challenge, cornering and drifting. We'll call it slaloms. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried that this KFX might be a little bit too narrow and cause a little bit of a struggle for me. But before we got to the course, Justin and I got a little bit of personal time with our machines. So we are heading to the first of challenges for this TopQuad challenge. Now, I really like this machine. You know, Justin's got his 450R. I feel like everybody's got a 450R. If you don't have a 450R, you've got a YFZ450. So I really like that this is a unique machine. I've never had one before, and it's small and it's nimble. Now I will say, you can feel the steering a lot. So you guys followed my 250R series, you know, I got that precision stabilizer on there, and man, that really helps with rider fatigue, especially in woods that are rough, any kind of area, the machine's gonna beat you up. That's where I think my shortcomings are gonna be. But we've got the Obor Tires. They're like cross-country tires, they're a soft compound, and for hill climbs and stuff, that should give me a nice edge. So I think this machine is gonna take the cake. And like I said, it is just really nimble, and it just shifts really, really easy. It's enjoyable to ride. If I could get the suspension dialed in, I think this bike is a keeper. And quite honestly, it might be one of my favorite bikes of all time.
Alrighty guys, this is Justin. This is my TopQuad Challenge quad. Now what I bought is a 2006 TRX 450R. It does have the Curtis Martin exhaust in it and all that stuff, and it is pretty jazzy. Now why I bought this machine is because I am into Honda reliability. I absolutely love the Honda reliability. You don't have, doesn't matter if this thing has oil in it, no oil in it, it will run until the cows come home. Now this machine is pretty clapped out. I'm not saying this is up to the Justin Sturgill standards, but if you watch this series and you stay tuned to my channel, we are going to completely redo this thing into my standards. Now, the things that I am lacking is a cooling fan, one. The second thing that I'm lacking is oil. The things that I do like is that it has tremendous power. I love the power of this Honda. I like how linear it is, and I am going to win this challenge because of my shrewd negotiating tactics. What I paid for this thing, and that's why I absolutely love this Honda 450R. I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Well, it looks like we are on our first challenge.
So this is the spot. This is where we're doing this challenge. What are we even doing here?
I don't know. Pete gave us our challenge.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing? We got to do that on what I brought? There is no way.
Can you handle that?
I don't know, Brewer. I don't think we can, but we're going to try.
Let's make it happen.
So challenge 1 is a course made up of sweeping turns with embankments. A short course, but it should show the acceleration and the cornerability of both of our machines and driver ability. Pete's going first on his YFZ450R to set the bar. Pete set the bar at 9.41 seconds. Next up is JST on his TRX 450R. But before JST hops on the course, let's quickly go over the mods on both of these bikes so we know what we're comparing. Justin's Honda 450R has a stock bore with a high compression piston, ported and polished head, a full Sparks exhaust K&N intake. It's jetted by DBC Racing. Its suspension is built custom for Justin by Rocket Ron. It has a precision stabilizer and Maxxis Razor 2s with about 75% tread life. For the KFX 450R, the bore is stock with a high compression piston. The head is also stock. It's got an HMF slip-on that was freshened up by DBC Racing, a K&N intake, Procom ECU, complements of DRW Performance, stock suspension, no stabilizer, and brand new Obor Advent tires. For this challenge, we both get 2 runs. All right, let's kick it off with Justin on his 450R. So Sturgill laying down the law, but not without consequences. Justin started having overheating issues on his Supreme racing machine.
You're steaming a little bit, buddy.
Yeah, we're still having some overheating issues. You know, when you're making the kind of power that this Honda does, you know, it gets hot real quick. It's just blowing it out the overflow. I took out the overflow bottle, which probably wasn't a good idea, but you know, it's all good.
I mean, it is a Honda.
It is a Honda, so it doesn't really need coolant or oil or anything like that.
Runs on hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
All right, well, hopefully this thing makes it to the end of the day. Let's see how the Kawasaki does.
Just to let you know, I whooped his ass.
Get ready! Feels confident, Justin.
Well, that's probably because Matt cheated and didn't start his time till he you know, I feel like there's gonna be some cheating.
I definitely won that.
How do you know that?
I definitely won that.
I don't think you did.
Pure speed.
Did he give you a thumbs up? Because he gave me one too.
He didn't give me anything.
He didn't give you anything? I saw you giving a thumbs up, but you were pretty weak under the power here. You weren't wide open. You kind of bip. Do you want me? I bring the videotape back.
It's possible.
Listen, you should.
You don't always have to be all the way on it to get the best traction. Let's see what the time says.
Let's just see what the time. I already know that I won, dude, because I was f***ing getting it. I was
Getting it on a Honda and getting it on a Cowie are 2 different things. This is the quickest
Dude, has anybody won a MX World Championship on
James Stewart.
That's on a dirt bike.
Very similar motor.
No. That is detuned.
I hit the ride with it.
All right, here comes the mechanical. Pete set the bar at 9 seconds during the YFZ.
Who do you think won, Pete?
I can't tell. It's a short course, so there's not a lot of.
It's going to be
super
very
long
close.
technical course, and this says everything about you. Right?
Dude,
No,
this,
I think it'll be good.
no, it's not beating this. This is a race bred machine.
All right, let's hear the numbers here.
All right.
All right.
The professional, non-professional mechanic, what are the official times?
Your first run,
Yes.
was 10:93.
10:93. Yes, I beat Brewer.
It's like a quarter mile kind of time.
All right.
Your second time
Yes.
was 10:28.
10:28. Oh, I picked it up.
Improvement. Right?
Yes.
Mike's first run was 10:19.
Oh, smoked by a cowie.
Oh my God.
His second run though was 10:57.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
we
That's
should have
because
averaged.
that's
We should
because I
average.
let off at the end. I let off at the end, and I knew it. If I had pulled it all the way through.
Okay, so
That's two very similar times.
very similar times, very close matched. All right, the first
But I'm the
one.
winner. Well, actually, Pete's the winner. Now he's like, wow.
I wish
Well,
there was,
no.
I wish
What
there
we
was
learned
two
is, what we learned here is that
Kawasaki's quicker.
no, we learned that the Yamaha's quicker. Okay, but you know that maybe our $3,000 machines aren't the best. Is what we've kind of learned. But we're within 1 second.
Exactly. This isn't like a huge difference here.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
still very capable.
All right, now let's go on to the hill climb challenge, where I know that my riding skills
All right.
will
I think
carry
these
on.
tires are gonna kick your ass.
Do whatever.
So we were off to the second challenge, the hill climb. The first challenge went great and it was ultra competitive, a lot closer than I thought it would be. Pete having the fastest time at 9:41, me having the second fastest at 10:19, and Justin at a very close 10:28. So that's a win in the books for me, and now we're all tied up. So all these machines are definitely competitive with each other, but how are they going to be on the hill climb? I'm kind of antsy to see it because I don't really like hill climbs.
That's a sweet hill climb. Well, it's straight up the hill. That climb's steep enough to where you don't want to screw up.
The Pro Hill, a small technical hill climb with a pinch between two trees at the top of its steepest point. Beyond its steepest point is a small technical section that leads you to the finish line.
This is the Pro Hill. Alrighty, I've already been up it like 3 months ago, and I did get stuck on it, but nothing really happened. I did make it. And Mike, how do you feel about this?
I'm not looking forward to this, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too thrilled about this challenge. I'm
right.
not a hill climber to begin with, but this is pretty steep. And it looks slightly technical at the top with the bumps where it's really steep. So they're telling me it's a momentum thing. I have no doubt the machines can do it, but this is not my gig.
All right, well, that's why we're putting you to the test. So I feel confident in it. So who's ready to go?
Pete?
All right, we're gonna have
Pete's ready to go. I
Pete's
guess.
ready to go. Let's do it.
What's up, guys? Sitting here at the Pro Hill, being a cameraman and a spotter. But Mike was talking about how you can't really get like a good look at how steep this hill is. The camera kills everything, but it's steep enough that it's more comfortable to rest my feet, to put my body weight on this tree, than it is to stand up or just sit on the ground. So it's definitely a steep little hill, for sure. Oh, steep enough Pete Hager just fell down on the ground.
The only kicker that I'm a little worried about is the perimeter, or the edges of the trail might be a little hairier than the center, and I'm a little wide, so we will see. Go! Whoa! Ah, I stalled it. All right. Well, I almost made it. It's not that bad. You just got to go fast. Second gear was about perfect on this. I didn't tap limiter at all. It was a little dicey towards the top with those roots, but I think some of the width of this is a disadvantage on this climb. Go! Well, I didn't do a very smooth downshift when I hit the crest and put it in neutral for a second. I kind of saved it, but kind of a rookie move.
This hill ain't so bad, so the benchmark has been set at 16.22 seconds. Let's see if Justin can make it up without overheating his 450R. Ha! We know it's gonna overheat.
Okay. Well, this is not going to work good. Hold on, let me get off of it.
The camera just never does hills justice, but even the top portion of this hill climb is actually pretty steep. Justin's got one more run, and then it's time for me to go, and I'm not feeling good about it. Alright, Justin got it done, but I was starting to get cold feet.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Mike, it looks scary, but like, it's not bad. Like, I was actually pleasantly surprised. You just gotta, it's just a full commitment thing. Do not back off the throttle and just stay on it and smile and have fun. Seriously, like, it's fun, dude. But once you get to the crest, either you gotta do some fancy clutch work or you're gonna have to put it in first. But make sure you get aggressive with that first gear downshift or you'll stall it like we did.
Yeah.
But that's at the crest. Literally, it's like 15 feet of steep, but if you just gotta go fast, you'll be fine. That thing can go fast. I believe in you, man, you got it.
Ugh.
Sable, let's see it, buddy. Yeah! Woo!
That's close.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna lie, that was probably, for me, that was tough, man. Dude, I did not enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie, I did not enjoy that. Why? I just didn't enjoy it.
You did good.
I know, but I did not enjoy it.
All right, you want to do it again or are you done?
Yeah, I'll do it again.
Woo-hoo! Grab it, grab it.
You're good, you're good. Oh,
You're good, you're good.
what should I do here?
Just hop off, click it in gear, and hop off. Yeah, no, we're good. I've been in a worse spot. Sturgill, get your ass up here to run the camera.
Can we get it out of here? Just driving it up, pushing?
I don't think so. We could back it up against this tree here.
Let's pick it up over. Pick the ass end up.
Hold up.
Take it. I feel like we could turn it right here. I want this back right tire on that beach tree. Then I'll turn it around and I'll go down. Okay. It ain't gonna ride out.
Just watch you don't get squished.
Yep. I'll ride it down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm sliding underneath.
Just spot the back there, beat.
Let's see if I get a root here. All right. TopQuad 2020. Now it should go down probably no problem. Now you're in gear too.
Oh shit, oh shit.
Now you're in gear too.
Oh shit.
And right about now, Justin realized he probably shouldn't have been sitting here.
Oh shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, you okay, man?
Oh my God.
Oh, you okay, man?
Wow.
Yeah, that was you got camera?
Yes. Holy hell.
GoPros do not do the climb justice. And even I was like, whoa, this is kind of steep.
Every single one of us has slipped walking down this hill.
Yeah, and I mean, this was a hill climb. This is not limpy. We know the GoPros don't do justice.
That could have been a roll right there.
Oh, I'm surprised it couldn't.
Dude, this is a lot steeper than it looks. Holy hell, dude.
Dude, you okay? Like the back?
Yeah, I just got straight.
We like shimmied it around. Brewer got on it to roll it down. And then I don't know if he was afraid he was going to run into you.
No, he couldn't get his leg over. It got stuck.
Yeah, and he jumped off it and the quad turned and almost rolled. And he did like a barrel roll and was okay.
But you guys were like, it was a crack.
Yeah.
Whew.
Dude.
Dude.
Dude, you killed it the first time.
Dude, I can't be a bitch. Like I just
asked if you wanted to go the second time. I'm like, dude, I thought your first one was pretty good. I was like,
You were being a responsible rider.
alrighty. We just finished the hill climb challenge. There is going to be definitely a blooper reel on this ordeal. I got hit in the face. We have one GoPro down. But Matt, we need the official times.
Oh, hate to cut the audio there, guys, but I gotta do it. Stay tuned for episode 3 where we reveal the times and see how they compared to the YFZ450R. We'll also be going head-to-head in a drag race, braking competition, and a small timed course. And as always, guys, please remember to check out our sponsors. These guys helped out tremendously with this project, and it wouldn't have been possible without their help. These are great companies that Justin and I both trust. So if you're looking to improve or maintain your four-wheeler, we highly recommend these companies. We also want to give a special thank you to ATVonDemand and Trax TV for the history sections of these videos of the YFZ450, Honda 450R, and Kawasaki KFX 450R. Both of their channel links can be found here, and if you guys are interested in ATVs, side-by-sides, and dirt bikes, you'll definitely want to check these guys out too. And I can't forget, guys, please give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content, and consider subscribing to Justin Sturgill Trucking, Michael Sabo, Pete Hager, and Brewer Offroad. On the next episode of TopQuad.
Pete, his time was 16:22, and Mike, I had to take pictures of this because I didn't believe it myself. 17:93.
God. We are going to find out just whose machine is the quickest off the line. That's just saying that my ability is that much higher.
I'm 40 and fat. What do you want me to tell you?
Your machine stalled out and overheated.
That is an issue. The stopping challenge. You get as fast as you can and stop in between those two cones. Take your quad to the track. The best time wins. Luckily, we're doing this last, so if I die, it's all good.
You won the popular vote.
I won a popular vote, which was rigged.